Hello guys and welcome to a new video. Nice to have you here guys, and yeah, today's video will be a little bit of a longer video because yeah, I have a huge binder here for you guys, and in this binder actually I'm presenting you a lot of cards I have currently for sale from my business, I would say, because yeah, I recently in April I started my own card selling business, and yeah, I'm now officially selling these cards as a store. And yeah, you can buy every single card out of this binder, and every single card in here is also listed in a Google Docs document, and I will always keep this document up to date, so you can check there for any changes in price. But yeah, for now everything should be up to date, so no worries about any changes so far. And if you want to check out my whole inventory, you can check out my Google Docs link in the info box, and you will find a lot of items which we cannot talk about today because today's main topic is this huge binder, and I promise you even this binder will take quite a lot of time, I would say. But I will do a part 2 maybe, or maybe a video for sealed product and maybe sleeves and playmats and stuff. So yeah, we will cover all of these items at some point, but today we will only cover the binder cards. And yeah, I will have a little giveaway for you guys today, and you can win these two cards here. A Thousand Dragon from Metal Raider and the very beat up Yugioh from Revival of Black Demon's Dragon. And yeah, to win these cards you have to comment on this video and let me know your favorite card you would love to buy but you cannot afford right now. And yeah, of course, be subscribed and like the video. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get into this binder video. Alright, let's go. And yeah, the first page here is already a really big page. It's a banger page. And yeah, the reason for that is of course the SM51 Blue Eyes. And as you can see, every single card has a condition on it and a price. And yeah, you can really trust my grading. I'm really strict with these, especially when we are talking about OCG cards. And for TCG cards, yeah, I'm a little bit softer for the grading, but for OCG cards I'm very strict. So if I say near mint minus or near mint, there is a difference, and if you buy a near mint card it will actually be a near mint. And yeah, you shouldn't expect something you would get usually from TCG Player or Cardmarket. I promise you guys that it's not like that. And yeah, let's have a quick look at the cards here. And yeah, first of all, the near mint minus SM51 Blue Eyes, the holy grail of the blue eyes, of course. In my eyes, the ultimate rare blue eyes is the most beautiful one. And next up we have the Black Demon's Dragon from Mythological Age. All of the cards right now are ultimate rares, so yeah. Next up we have the End of Anubis from the Booster Pack Collector's Tin, also a very nice card. And you see there's only one price here and there is more. And yeah, if you see something like that, these are all in near mint condition, so this is why they don't have a separate price here on them. And yeah, next up down here, I hope you can see everything well, we have a Chaos Emperor Dragon. Yeah, seems to be looking good. We have a Chaos Emperor Dragon also from a BPT tin, it's a tin promo. Then next up we have the Big Shield Gardener in excellent plus condition. And maybe I can show you once to demonstrate, for example, excellent plus condition once. So you have some kind of, yeah, you have some point. And yeah, let's have a look at him together. And as you can see, the front actually looks pretty clean. There is minor imperfections, maybe small, very small scratches or just little marks. But yeah, backside also doesn't look too bad. But this card has a corner issue. You see that? And it's a little bit more than just whitening. A little bit whitening over here as well. And this is why I graded this card in excellent plus condition. Okay? Just so you have some kind of measurement. And I will show you, for example, a near mint card. Let's show you the, let's go for the near mint minus card for the SM51 because it's just a beautiful card. Let's have a look at this card. And yeah, very insane card, guys. Crazy card. And yeah, I have to get a little closer as well to check, but the front is actually extremely clean. There is not much to complain about. Right now I don't see anything on the front, which could be wrong. So no scratches, nothing. It's probably on the back why this card is near mint minus. And yeah, on the back I see something. You see a little scratch up here. Hope you can see that on the camera. Some little specks over here. Maybe some corners which aren't 100% perfect. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this card I could easily sell as normal near mint or even better on Cardmarket or TCG player. They just have, yeah, there is a different measurement on there, unfortunately. And yeah, this is the way I'm grading these cards. So yeah, I'm quite strict, as you can see. And yeah, let's continue with the binder now. We have the Shoki Mercura, don't know the English name right now, Duelist Legacy 2 Ultimate Rare. This one was from Duelist Legacy 1. And yeah, let's go to the next page over here, and you can see a lot of Ultimate Rares. All of these are Ultimate Rares despite of this Dark Magician Girl, but we will come to her in a second here. And yeah, we have the Insect Queen from Duelist Legacy 4, also a very, very cool card here. I would love to show all of them to you, but it would definitely make a 2 or 3 hour video, so I cannot do that. We have the Lava Golem in near mint. We have the Dark Paladin, excellent plus condition here. We have the head of the Exodia as Ultimate Rare. Unfortunately, there is no limbs in Ultimate Rare, so it's just the head, but I will still take the head in Ultimate Rare anytime. We have the Archangel Zerato, which is also a really, really cool Ultimate Rare. And then we have the 5-God Dragon. This card is also from a collector's tin. And I have a couple of these one available. And here on this side, the first time you see multiple cards, and they have different prices, of course, because the condition varies, right? And we have a near mint minus copy of the Deck Destruction Virus here for 35 euro. And yeah, the excellent copies are priced for 17 euro here. And yeah, this card is a little bit of an exception because this is not an Ultimate Rare. There is actually an Ultimate Rare version of this card, but yeah, it's not for sale. I do not have any for sale, but yeah, I didn't know where to put her. And this is actually a very clean, very nice copy from the DDM, Dark Dungeon Dice Monsters promo. And yeah, it's the secret rare version, and yeah, it's the blue secret rare, the Japanese call her. And yeah, it's a very, very cool card, and as you can see, the corners of these cards are extremely sharp. This is the reason why almost all of these have damaged corners, but not for her. Her corners are very, very clean, as you can see. And yeah, the front actually is pretty flawless, right? Yeah, I don't see any damage. But on the back side here, you can see the coloring is also very different. Very cool promo, to be honest. And you can see tiny whitening up there. And also tiny whitening on the bottom here. So this is why I already graded her as near mint minus. It's not a perfectly near mint card anymore from my standards, but it's still a near mint card, pretty close to near mint, which is why I put her in the near mint minus bracket. So yeah, my grading is quite strict, guys, so you can really trust me, and if you buy a card in excellent, you will get an excellent card, and you can always expect it to be a little bit better than what you would get on Cardmarket or TCG Player or wherever you usually buy your cards from. But okay, next up we have another promo. This is from the Structure Deck Deluxe set. Extremely cool card. It's the Ultimate Blue Eyes and Ultimate Rare. Then we have the Red Eyes Darkness Dragon and Ultimate Rare. And actually, these 4 cards here are a whole set, and I only sell them as a set. And in my Google Docs list, you will see a small column next to the card which say something like set or something, and then you know, okay, you can only buy these 4 cards as a set and not as single copies. But yeah, whenever there is something missing in my binder or in my inventory and you want to buy that, just let me know, just hit me up on Instagram, because I will just import the card for you guys. And yeah, I will sell that card individually to you guys. Alright, so we have these 4 very cool GX cards, and yeah, the condition of these is pretty good, but the most expensive card, the Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, is only excellent. Maybe let's have a quick look at the excellent copy of this. And yeah, this is the Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, guys. Check him out. It's really a beautiful Ultimate Rare, absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of whitening here on the right, but the front, to be honest, looks really good. There's not too much to complain about the front of the card. Let's check out the back. And yeah, also the back, it's not like totally damaged or something, or whole lot of scratches. It's not like that. But where's the damage? We have, of course, corner issues here. A little bit of whitening here on the both bottom and corners. A little whitening here on the top as well. And yeah, this is it. And did I miss something on the front? Doesn't seem like that. So yeah, actually, because this is an expensive card, I try to grade a little harsher. But yeah, probably still an excellent plus copy in some way. But yeah, this time I graded this excellent just to be sure to not disappoint any of you guys, because I know the feeling how much it sucks to pay a lot of money for the card and then you get something you didn't expect. And yeah, this is always really sad. Yeah, let's put it like that. Okay, next up we are now completely in the GX era here. We have a lot of different cards from the GX era, and we start out with the Horrors level 8. Then I have 2 copies of the level 6 in Ultimate Rare, 2 different conditions. Mystic Swordsman level 4 in Ultimate Rare, the Creator in excellent plus an excellent condition. Down here we have the Phoenix of Nephthys, and we have a very clean Ancient Gear Golem. Let's check him out really quickly because it's just an insane card. And yeah, this is the Ancient Gear Golem in Near Mint plus condition, so this card should be pretty much flawless. Of course, it's not smart to grade card as mint, because yeah, that's, to be honest, a little bit stupid from the seller, because yeah, if I overlook something you can directly claim. But yeah, Near Mint plus looks like this, so there is actually no scratches, no corner damages, and yeah, just a very nice copy which could probably also be graded and have a chance for a 10. But yeah, of course I cannot guarantee any of that, because graders are also just humans, and yeah, sometimes they overlook stuff. And yeah, there's an alternative version, a little bit cheaper in Near Mint minus. Then some more cards, and here we start with the E-Heroes, also very nice. And yeah, maybe as you can see, some of these are still cheaper than in the TCG, especially if we are talking about unlimited copies here. And yeah, in Japan there was no first edition or unlimited copy, so yeah, there is only one print run, and yeah, they are all unlimited or all first, however you want to put it. And yeah, we have the Flame Wingman here, we have the Thunder Giant, Brain Control, Steam Healer is a very cheap promo from a booster pack collector's tin. Very recommended to pick this up if you do not have that much money to spend for E-Heroes. And yeah, let's continue with this page here. We have, of course, a few very cool cards here. We have the Cyber Dragons, the regular one, the Twin Dragon, and the Cyber End Dragon. Some more cards from CRV. So actually I'm trying to group a little bit from the sets. So this is all CRV. And now we're moving on to Elemental Energy here. And yeah, we have a lot of, or I have a lot of Shining Flare Wingmans for sale. So yeah, if you want to grab one, let me know. Rampart Blaster, Tempest, and Wild Juggy Man is his Japanese name. I think Wild Edge is his TCG name, if I'm not mistaken, but yeah. And yeah, the conditions are actually pretty decent, and these are not that expensive if you compare them to TCG variants. So yeah, also just GX era is very recommended. And yeah, let's move on with some more GX. We have Cyberblader, a very cool card, and it's a super clean card and only 20 bucks. I mean, you do nothing wrong with that. A Ghost Rare, our first one here in this binder, is Honest from my Japan card hunt. And yeah, you can also calculate how much I'm gaining from the deal I did there if you watch the video and remember the price. But I'm selling it now as Near Mint for 60 euros. And yeah, some more E-Heroes. Yeah, it's always nice to see these. And yeah, in the OCG you can actually get them for a fair amount of money, of course, but still way cheaper than in the TCG. And you can have a complete set of them. Looks really awesome. Might show you my collection at some point. And yeah, of course, we have Yugioh, das Extremer Traurigdrachen, the card which creates nightmares for every German viewer of mine, and also including me, because it's just terrible grammar. But yeah, funny as well. We have a Dogma and we have the Double Dude here, also very nice. And yeah, let's move on to the next page. The final GX page is over here. We have a lot of cards from Enemy of Justice here, some Black Panther, Cyber Prima, and so on. And yeah, over here we start with 5Ds, a very cool era. And yeah, of course we start with the Stardust Dragon, very cool card. And we have a Nearman Plus copy, so this is an extremely clean copy for 250, a Nearman copy for 220. We have a Ghost Rare variant, and we have the Black Rose Dragon. Let's check out the Black Rose Dragon, it's one of my favorite cards here. And yeah, let's be really careful. But yeah, it's just an insane card, guys. I love Black Rose Dragon. It's such an awesome card. Really clean. And I'm currently looking for an US print of this. Because, yeah, the US print ulti of the Black Rose Dragon is actually insanely clean. Or not clean, it has a really cool relief. And yeah, I'm currently on the lookout. So if you have a very clean copy, my grading standards Nearman copy of her, yeah, just hit me up. Maybe we can do a trade. Or I will just buy it off of you. And yeah, we have another Ghost Rare here. The Rainbow Dragon actually is a GX card, I know. Yeah, I just placed it here because I thought it might be fitting. A very cool recommendation is the Arc Fiend. I never know his name in the TCG. The Red Demon's Dragon is his Japanese name, a little bit different, but he is extremely cheap. He's only 35 euro compared to the Stardust and Black Rose, so this is a very recommended card. And yeah, in the TCG this is actually quite expensive, so yeah, a very cool card to pick up to start a collection. Then we have the Ancient Fairy Dragon, we have the Powerful Dragon, and for some reason the Black Feather Dragon or the Black Winged Dragon in the TCG is very expensive in comparison to these. I do not know why, but yeah, it's just the OCG prices where I get my prices from. And at my premium on top, of course, but yeah, I don't know why, but it's a very expensive card in the OCG, so the prices on my side are also a little bit higher for this one. Okay, some more Ultimate Rares. We have the, yeah, I think we are already getting into Zexal with the Shooting Star Dragon, cool card, but we're back to 5Ds with the Cyber Star and the Cyber Demon Dragon, Japanese names of course right now, and we have the Red Demon's Dragon Buster, or Assault Mode is he called, is his name in the TCG. And yeah, down here we have two extra secret rares. I accidentally ordered these from Japan, actually for a customer, but I ordered them twice, so now I have these for sale. So this is extra secret rare, it's a rarity we do not have in the TCG. And yeah, selling these two, and these are always, or most of the time, these are like reprints of some tournament promos or something. So yeah, these can be picked up here at my store. We have a premium pack 2 Zera. In Japan we have, this card is an ultra rare. It's actually a very cool card here, Zera. And this is from the premium pack 2. And there's also a super rare variant from the Dark Ceremony edition, but this one is the more expensive version from the Premium Pack 2. Alright, let's move on to the next page here. We have the 15AX set. I don't know, I think this was also some kind of an anniversary set here. We have the Magician's Valkyria, we have Dark Paladins here, we have a lot of Dark Magician Girls here, and these are also a very nice alternative to the MFC or the Legendary Collection Dark Magician Girl, because she is as beautiful, I can guarantee you that. But at the same time she's cheaper, and she's of course uncensored, which is the only and the best artwork for the Dark Magician Girl. And yeah, can pick her up at my store for 40 euros if you want to. And yeah, let's move on. We have a lot of cards left here, and this set here is actually the G4 set. So this is the set you could get from a Game Boy game. You actually had to buy multiple games because yeah, in one game you were able to get one of the God cards. And this is again a set. I'm not selling these individually, but if you want individual copies of these, I can order them for you guys. And yeah, but for now these three are a set, and we have a Nearman copy. Let me just show you the clean slifer here so you get an idea how these look. And yeah, these have the Niki layout, so the second generation layout with the larger effect text area and the shortened kanjis here for attack and defense. And yeah, it's just a really cool card. It's a cool secret rare printing, and it's a cool alternative to the GBI set, which is, yeah, probably 3 times as expensive or somewhere in that ballpark in comparison to the G4 set. And yeah, this page actually is full of Game Boy promos. We have this Wall Scarf here. This time I have 2 copies at Niem and Minus, but I still differentiated them in a way. So that's the reason why this one is €5 more expensive and this one is €5 less. And then we have the Toon Dark Magician Girl in Secret Rare. It's the very first printing, also a Game Boy game promo. And we have the Master of Dragon Knights down here. And yeah, moving to the right now, and we are starting to have a very unique rarity, which we do not have in the TCG, or yeah, at this point we have it, I would say, but yeah, it's not as prominent as in the OCG. And yeah, this is, for example, a card printed in a parallel rare. And it's the Blue Eyes White Dragon from parallel rare, in normal parallel rare rarity. Really difficult to say that. Try to say that out at home right now. Normal parallel rare. And yeah, very beautiful card. It's a cheap card. But yeah, parallel rares are actually really underlooked right now, because yeah, let me show you, for example, this Buster Blader here. This Buster Blader here is from the set CA. It's Curse of Anubis, and it's a really old set. And yeah, these are actually quite rare, because I read, or I saw in a YouTube video, that the pull ratio for these parallel rares is actually 1 out of 3 boxes, because if you open the first box and you're unlucky, you will just get ultra rares, and if there is a secret rare, of course you have a chance at a secret rare. In the second box you will pull an ulti, which most of the time is 1 or 2 ultis you can possibly pull. And the third chance you have is a Buster Blader in parallel rare, or another card in parallel rare. So yeah, these are actually not that easy to pull, and yeah, still very, very cheap. So yeah, these are all ultra parallel rares down here. These are normal parallel rares. Let's move on, and yeah, we only have ultra parallel rares here from the main sets here in the OCG. And yeah, of course we have Gaia the Dragon Champion and the Amazonos Swords Knight. We have Breaker here, very, very cool card. And we have the Chaos Soldier here. And actually this card is a little bit of an unfortunate one. I will show you the condition of this one. It's actually extremely clean, but it has a small crease here. I'm not sure if you can see that. But yeah, despite of that, this card is very clean. Backside is also very clean. And yeah, now I have to open the door because my dog is scratching the door. Okay, let's continue. We have the Dark Mirror Force here, also a really cool card. And Spirit of the Pharaoh. Alright, I think this is it for the parallel rares, and now we are moving on to the Shoki, so the first generation of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, also called the Volume Series cards. And we have another set here of these 3 Gate Guardian parts here. These are super rares. And this card here is from the starter box. It's the very, very first printing of the Celtic Guardian, which was included in the starter box if you pre-ordered it. But yeah, it's actually still quite cheap. And yeah, let's move on. This card here is from the EX starter deck. The Holy Elf here, this is her first printing in volume 2, so also a very, very old card. And down here we have the promo version of the Flame Swordsman, and he was included in the starter book, it was called. It was a guidebook for a game, I think. And there you were able to get this card. And this card is actually, it has a special rarity, because this card is has the ultra, no, what's its name? I think it's ultra secret. You see that it's a regular holographic here, but the name is like in silver, or not even silver, it's diamond cut, Japanese people say. So it's not even just silver, it has different ways of, yeah, how it shines, how it lights. Yeah, so this is a special rarity. And there's not much cards in this rarity. There's also the limited edition 1, which had these rarities, but yeah, there's not many more cards. Alright, then we have the 7 Tools of a Bandit, very cheap card, very good condition here, near mint, 20 euros. And then we have also from the Volume 2 series, we have the Monster Reborn, excellent minus condition, and the Swords of Revealing Light, also excellent minus condition. Alright, this is all I have for the Shoki. And now we're moving on to the second generation of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so the Niki, or also, yeah, just second generation, and these all have the Eye of Anubis. Here it started. And these cards here are all from the Booster Chronicle reprint set. So yeah, it's Trial of Nightmare here in the uncensored artwork with a lot of blood. Very cool. We have the beautiful Headhuntress, and yeah, a lot of very, very nostalgic cards, very old cards. Gemini Elf here in different conditions, and yeah, Sonic Maiden. Yeah, a lot of really, really old cards. And of course, these are reprint variants, so you actually can get these as Shoki variants as well, but they will be much more or significantly more expensive, of course. And yeah, these are cheap alternatives, I would say. A lot more cards here. I do not know all the names. Warrior of Tradition is maybe a famous one. 10 bucks, you can get a near mint copy of her. Or the Queen of Autumn Leaves. I really, really love this card here. It's one of my favorite old Shoki cards or Niki cards. And yeah, I just really like the artwork of her. And she was tournament pack printing in the TCG. Extremely expensive even as a common. And yeah, you can get her quite cheap in the OCG. At least as beautiful as in the TCG. Alright, some more cards here. We have the Sandwich. I think it's, no, it's not the TCG name, but it's the OCG name. And down here we have some other cards here. This is not Booster Chronicle anymore, but we have the Sanda Nyan, for example. A very, very, nostalgic card for me. I used her in a deck, I think, way back then. And yeah, she's, as you can see, a little bit more expensive because, yeah, it's a female card, and yeah, a lot of collectors want her in their collection. And yeah, of course, in the uncensored version. And yeah, let's move on. What do we have next here? And yeah, these are Booster Chronicle holo cards. We have the Gaia the Dragon Champion again here, this time as an ultra rare printing. We have the Summon Skulls here, also from Booster Chronicle, or Booster 3, I think they are from. And Booster Chronicle Penguin Soldier, first super rare printing of this card. This wasn't included in any deck in the OCG, so yeah, if you wanted a holo version of the Penguin Soldier, you had to get it from the Booster Chronicle. And yeah, starting from the Masked Hellraiser, or the Masked Beast, as we call this card in the TCG, we are now back to the main sets here. And yeah, we have Magic Drain here. I think this artwork is also OCG exclusive. We do not have this in the TCG, correct me if I'm wrong. And yeah, a lot of very cool cards. We have Toons here, and these are all OG prints, but they are very, very cheap in the OCG, so also very recommended for people who doesn't want to spend hundreds of euros or dollars on these cards here. And these are actually very, very good condition and still cheap. For example, this Toon Demon here, I have this card as a first edition Magic Ruler copy, and I think it's about 200 euros. So yeah, you can see in the OCG you can get really, really cheap nostalgic cards, and these are also 20 years old at this point, right? We have the Diamond Dragon, or the Hyosan-ryu. In the TCG it has a Japanese name, really weird. And a very cool card is of course the Toon World in ultra rare. Let's maybe have a look. We haven't looked at so many cards. So yeah, let's check out this Toon World here. So this is the original version of the Toon World. In Pharaoh's Servant it was printed in the OCG. And yeah, it's just a really, really beautiful card. And of course in the older layout here with the bigger artwork. Really, really cool. And yeah, of course I have every single card of these in my personal collection. Just if you're wondering, I'm not selling my collection here or something. These are all the doubles I have and I do not need. Yeah. Another very recommended card here is of course Jinzo. Jinzo is also a card from Curse of Anubis, where we had the Buster Blader as a parallel rare. And yeah, this Jinzo, for example, is a secret rare, like in the TCG, and it's very, very cheap, right? I mean, 36 euros for a secret rare Jinzo from the old times. it's just a steal, right? And it's an original card, it's not a reprint or something. Japan didn't do any reprints on the old sets. So yeah, it's actually an old card, and yeah, very cheap alternative if you do not want to buy a TCG variant. Really recommend it. Okay, yeah, let's continue. We have still some pages left to cover. And this is also a card I have to show you guys. It's a really beautiful card. It's the Celtic Guardian in Secret Rare. And yeah, check this card out, guys. This is also a very recommended card from me. Also the Time Wizard from Metal Raiders is a very recommended card because yeah, we do not have these as secret rares in the TCG, but the OCG got you covered here. And yeah, just a very beautiful card. And yeah, these aren't that expensive, 35 euros. And this card is from LB, so it's from Legend of Blue Eyes, the OCG variant of this set. And yeah, Legend of Blue Eyes was already a reprint set in the OCG. Alright, more LB cards here. Flame Swordsman, original art, and the Dark Hole here. Now we are at Magic Ruler, I think. We have the Axe of Despair in the uncensored version. We have the Spellbinding Circle. This card here is actually near mint, but it's very off-centered. It's close to be a miscut or something like that. But yeah, this is the Spellbinding artwork in the OCG. Also a really cool card. And yeah, let's see what else we have. We have here 1000 Dragons. One of these I'm giving away in today's video. So yeah, if you wanna win a 1000 Dragon for free, just don't forget to comment, like and subscribe to my channel. And you might get one in your post very soon. And yeah, we have some Black Demon's Dragons. These are from RB, so Revival of Black Demon's Dragon. These are reprints. These are not the MA Mythological Age copies. And yeah, we have Change of Heart. We have another set of the Gate Guardian parts, but this time from RB. So yeah, the difference here is RB is a reprint set, and it's also a Niki set, Eye of Anubis here. And the other set was of course the OG set, which yeah, is the original set, the older set, the most or the more sought after set of these. So yeah, a set of this would cost you 25, and the set of the Shoki is over 100. So yeah, big difference in price. And yeah, and these are also very recommended by me, these Holy Elf variants here. These are from Phantom Gods. And in Phantom God you were able to get her, you were able to get the whole Exodia as a secret rare variant. And yeah, it's a very beautiful copy of her. Let's maybe have a quick look at her. And yeah, these are actually getting really expensive. I mean, 35 euro is still not that crazy, right? But I think I got them way back a couple of years ago for around 5 euros each. And yeah, also the OCG is climbing up in price slowly, but I would say healthy, in a healthy way, not like in the explosive ways we have seen in the TCG in the recent time here. And yeah, we have more Phantom God cards here. We have Gaia the Dragon Champion, again as an ultra rare. We have Curse of Dragon. We have the Swords of Revealing Light and the Monster Reborn here. And yeah, the Monster Reborn is actually the last card of the Niki sets. And now we are starting with the 300 series. There is 301 to 309 in the OCG. And yeah, I call them third generation cards on my channel. And yeah, these are the 30 series. And we have a White Dragon Head, we have the Amazonas Swordsman, and yeah, I have to show you this card here. And this card I think not many people know. Of course you know the Ultimate Rare version of this card, but you were also able to get a Secret Rare version of this card. And yeah, this is the maybe nicest Secret Rare version of this card I own here, in the OCG at least. And this card is climbing in price quite significantly. Also bought these for around 25 to 30 euros back then, and now the Nearman copy is at 60 bucks and the Nearman Plus copy is at 75, but it's really worth. It's from Champions of Black Magic. It's the Magician's Force equivalent in the OCG. A very, very cool set. It's expensive, I know, but yeah, it's a really cool card. Okay. Not so expensive is the Chaos Emperor Dragon, for whatever reason, I do not know. And we have the Dark Magician of Chaos here, ultra rare printing like in IOC, and yeah, 18 bucks, and you can get an OG card from way back then. Yeah, End of Anubis, secret rare, and we have a Cyber Dragon from Cybernetic Revolution here, very good condition, Neiman Plus. So yeah, the best grading I give, and yeah, it's a super rare, of course, not the ulti, but yeah, for 10 bucks you can get a CRV copy. And yeah, here are some random cards. This is from Force of the Breaker, the uncensored version of the Harpy Queen. And then we have the Harpy Lady 2 from Rise of Destiny, and yeah, we have her. And now we are actually already at the TCG area of the binder. And yeah, I will quickly introduce you to the TCG variants as well. There's not that many. And yeah, all of these are also listed on Cardmarket, but yeah, also in my Google Docs. So yeah, we have GBI copies here of Slifer the Sky Dragon. We have the Winged Dragon of Ra. Let me quickly show you how the conditions of these are. These are actually really, really clean. Neiman Plus is really a good condition for me. And yeah, just a very, very clean copy of the GBI gods. So yeah, if you're interested in picking these up, yeah, I can recommend you to get them from me, because there is no surprises in terms of bad conditions. And yeah, we have a BPT Summon Skull, we have the MRL First Edition Toon Summon Skull I was speaking about a couple of minutes before. We have a First Edition Chaos Emperor Dragon here. We have a German First Edition Legacy of Nightmare Magic Cylinder here. And this is also the last page right now. And yeah, we have Elemental Hero Dark Neos from the Legendary Collection in First Edition. And then we have a lot of tin promos. These are actually pretty clean here. And down here we have a Uriah from Shadow of Infinity First Edition German. And 2 more Ultimate Rares. Also both of these are German First Edition. And we have a Stardust Dragon in First Edition from the Duelist Genesis here. And 2 more Ghost Rares. The Ancient Fairy Dragon and the Winged Dragon of Ra here in First Edition in German. So yeah, this is it for my trading binder. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video here. And yeah, these are all for sale. A lot of information can be picked up in the info box. And yeah, if you have further questions, hit me up on Instagram. And if you have any questions, yeah, message me anytime. I will answer them when I get to them. And yeah, don't forget the giveaway if you want to win the Southern Dragon and the Yugioh here from the reprint set, Revival of Black Demon's Dragon. You can win these in today's video if you like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys very, very soon in a new video. And yeah, stay healthy, your bilingual duelist. Ciao.